Hello, this is Psychic Treasures Unlimited, here to talk to you about the new moon in Cancer, which is exact on July 14th at 5:43 a.m. Eastern Time, so adjust for your time zone if necessary. You will want to manifest the night of July 13th. This new moon spotlights traumas that have formed us, but that need to be healed, particularly family dysfunction and scripts playing over and over that really need to be rewritten. Do you regularly feel emotionally uncomfortable? Do you need to more deeply understand and reboot your emotions? We are reassessing what home means to us in general, and many people will feel compelled to make changes in or to their home or homeland. I would expect to see a lot of migration and relocation going on over the next several months. The Sabian symbol for this new moon is a woman awaiting a sailboat. It is about the importance of patience, positivity, optimism, and being in the right place at the right time to receive. My tagline on our website is "Positive thoughts garner positive results." Never underestimate the importance of positivity to shift your life. Be receptive rather than controlling. A few of our clients have asked what the Sabian symbols are, and I have not explained this in any recent videos. Sabian symbols are symbolic images for every degree of the zodiac that were channeled by a psychic in the 1920s, and I find them to be wildly accurate. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and the moon connects to the mother, so mother wounds may be apparent at this time. Cancer connects to the home, domestic life, real estate, past memories, family roots and history, and your inner child. This moon encourages you to ask yourself, where do you feel at home and safe? If you have been on a deep emotional journey, be vulnerable and do the work to finally heal those negative patterns. Cancer encourages you to tune into your intuition and your subconscious for guidance. The signs that will feel this lunation the most are Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, and Libra. On the world stage, there could be a spotlight on themes connected to housing, food, and families in general. The Neptune Retrograde is likely to lead to more enlightenment and shocking disclosure via world news and events. The ongoing square to Saturn is asking us to take responsibility and stand on our own 2 feet, but without blaming or punishing ourselves. If you have felt really stuck lately, you are not alone. Saturn asks us to take a hard look at ourselves through a strict, responsible lens. This new moon asks you to love yourself through this, being aware of the support you deserve versus what you might have put up with in the past. Many people are being challenged to uproot themselves and leave dysfunctional patterns behind. There will be a Mercury Kazimi just before this new moon, which is likely to bring major aha moments, deep clarity, and insights. A Kazimi is when a planet gets very close to the sun. We say that it is in the heart of the sun. This is meaningful because the sun provides information. The light codes and the solar flares that have been hitting this planet provide information leading to our enlightenment. Mercury is the planet of messages and communication. It was called the messenger of the gods. So I would expect big news drops and general insight at the time of the Kazimi. Mercury is also retrograde at the time of this new moon, so you may feel like you are initiating things that you had already considered before, and perhaps should have cooked off a bit earlier. Mercury retrograde leads us to review and reconsider. As usual, during Mercury retrograde, people from your past may also be suddenly resurfacing. Venus will be square to Uranus, which can bring temporary tension or the unexpected to all kinds of different relationships. It feels like time to get your emotions in order. New moons are when we set intentions, and Cancer is ruled by the moon, so this one will be powerful. Because of the Mercury retrograde, this moon will be more about reflecting on and changing what is not working rather than setting those brand new intentions. It is about improving our communication and trusting our instincts to find emotional security. In terms of crystals, this is a great time to use amethyst or moonstone to improve intuition and remove emotional blocks, and also use lapis lazuli to improve communication. Put it right there on your throat chakra. Ruby is good for energizing these energies. Cancer is a water sign, so this is a great moon to make some moon water or to cleanse in salt water. Take that dip in the ocean or an Epsom salt bath. With Cancer's connection to the home, this is a good time to purge items from your home and cleanse and recharge your home with selenite, which is this, and sage. Lavender and frankincense would be good oils to use for calming and emotional healing as well. So here are the forecasts for all 12 signs, which will be time-stamped in the description box down below, so you don't have to listen to the whole thing if you don't want to. If you know the exact time and place of your birth, I encourage you to cast your natal chart for free on astro.com, so you can also learn and listen to your rising sign, which is also called your ascendant, which represents the character you are playing in this lifetime, and your moon sign, which represents your home, emotions, and how you think. And of course, your sun sign, which represents your true eternal essence. Hello, beautiful Aries. This new moon connects to home, family, and your roots, and you may be experiencing a new chapter. You may feel a need to retreat and/or make a change or a move, and trying to figure out where home is. Lean into what and where feels good, and be willing to be vulnerable and express your needs and desires. Hello, beautiful Taurus. This new moon connects to how you communicate and learn. You may be feeling a need to rework aspects of your love life, how to monetize work projects, how you make money or deal with finances, and/or how you communicate in general. Try to spend some time journaling and reflecting before having important conversations, but then have those personal conversations once Mercury moves direct. You are working to heal some childhood issues. You are getting many important messages right now about health, work, and finances. If you have been waiting for a time on important financial information, good news should be coming in. Before you purchase anything or sign any contracts, ask yourself if you really need it. Reflect before making big financial decisions. Hello, beautiful Gemini. You may have felt emotionally overwhelmed at the beginning of July. This new moon is a fresh start regarding finances and your values. Situations may be changing in your home, and you could be making big financial decisions and/or having financial discussions that may bring peace of mind. Set intentions for financial abundance with this new moon. Postpone any big purchases as finances could be fluctuating a bit. Try to let things unfold rather than trying to control everything. Hello, beautiful Cancer. This new moon connects to you personally. You may have been dealing with some health issues over the last year. You could be having big aha moments or epiphanies. Now is the time to speak up, and many eyes are focused on you. Set intentions to take care of and speak up about any emotional turmoil and invest in yourself right now. You may be feeling stressed about changes in your career, relationship, your financial situation, and/or your overall life path. You may be exploring new ways to find financial stability and getting some downloads during the Mercury Kazimi. What you set in motion now will reverberate into the future, so be mindful and trust and believe in yourself. Hello, my beautiful Leo. This new moon connects to spirituality, private time, and what is hidden. The way you self-sabotage or have emotional crutches could be highlighted right now. You may be cocooning a bit. A relationship could be mirroring important emotions back to you. You could also be healing wounds and traumas, particularly from childhood. Stay optimistic, as things should really start moving more positively for you in the second half of July. Hello, beautiful Virgo. This new moon connects to future goals and who you want to be surrounded by. You may have a lot of changes going on in both your career and relationships. You may be having identity shifts and feeling like you need to rely on your tribe right now. You may be talking and really finding out who does or does not support you. This is a time of deep personal reflection for you, and the Kazimi may bring some much needed clarity. Hello, beautiful Libra. This new moon connects to your career, visibility, and professional status. Things might be getting reworked, and you may feel confused as your philosophies are changing. You may not feel emotionally satisfied and are reimagining your career. Use this moon to contemplate what you need to let go of and change. Shifting your mindset and reimagining things with positive emotions will help forge the shift you are seeking. If you have had delayed gratification in your career, this new moon could deliver auspicious news that you didn't see coming. Focus on how you want to be seen and perceived in the world. You may be doing some business traveling, and laws could be impacting your business as well. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. This new moon connects to long-distance travel, your belief system and goals, mentors, legal issues connected to family, other people's money, and intimacy. Your worldview may be shifting in some way, and things could be changing in your home and relationships. Your career will be hot this year. The Venus square can bring inevitable changes. This is not a great time for you to travel. Set intentions for new perspectives connected to your career, finances, and family. You may be finding your way out of a sticky financial situation. If you have been feeling pessimistic lately, embrace change with positivity. Hello, beautiful Sagittarius. This new moon is deeply personal, connecting to intimacy and transformation. You may feel torn between two different paths right now. Think about how you self-sabotage and face those monsters in the closet. Stay positive, as this moon could feel very intense and emotional for both you and those around you, and challenging conversations and emotions could occur. You could be considering joint finances with a partner or a new way to tackle debt or inheritance. Be honest with your emotions. There could be a change in status with a sibling or a pivotal conversation in an important relationship. You need to acknowledge some of your vulnerabilities rather than being in denial. This is a time of renewal, dear Sagittarius. Hello, beautiful Capricorn. This new moon connects to relationships and partnerships, and it could affect you quite a bit. You may be feeling lost about where home is, where you should live, and family relationships in general. There could also be health issues arising and changes in plans and schedules. Someone from the past could be coming back, and you are learning to be more vulnerable, reviewing the dynamics in your relationships. Situations happening right now could be reflecting your own behavior back to you to provide a lesson. Heal your wounds in order to heal your relationships. If someone in your life is expressing feelings, really listen to them. Hello, beautiful Aquarius. This new moon connects to health habits, pets, work, and routines, and things you don't see coming. Pay attention to emotional and relationship patterns. Things could be feeling intense right now as you have many balls in the air and may be feeling emotionally overwhelmed. Find some time to play and break up the monotony right now, and also dig into teamwork and creative ways to get everything done. You could finally be seeing a path forward connected to a weird health issue you might have been tackling. You are investing in your mental and emotional health right now. You could also be returning to an old work environment for a second round. Hello, beautiful Pisces. This new moon connects to creativity, joy, hobbies, dating, and your children. It brings solutions after a period of emotional turmoil. The retrograde brings a review of your relationships and your home. You may find that you need more feelings of joy, so really focus on this, as well as finding your purpose. You could be reworking old work projects for future success. You could be reconnecting with a past love where the timing was not right before, and also getting pregnant if this applies. If you are hanging on to a relationship that really doesn't make sense anymore, it could be ending. Go inward, reflect, and clear stagnant energies to deliberately create more joy. You have delayed having fun for way too long. If you've been waiting on some kind of financial news, there could be some good news coming in. Don't lose hope, Pisces. So that is the forecast for all 12 signs. Please drop a comment if you have any questions or if something resonates. We love to hear from you. Namaste, and enjoy this new moon in Cancer from Psychic Treasures Unlimited.